Okay, one day after surgery, just artificial lens implant in that right eyeball. A little bit too soon to tell you how it's going. Good news is it's not worse. It's a little bit better. Hopefully the vision will get a lot sharper. Gonna go for a hike today. I'm supposed to be able to do normal activities and kind of take it easy. So let's do a couple of blades on target before we go to our favorite hiking spot. Okay. It's not what I wanted, but a little bit better. Okay. We better go get that hike done, shall we? Time to ride on. We have some wormwood right here. I will have to maybe gather this for kindling a little later on the way home. I will probably do that. The fence is a little bit loose on top there, so I was just able to step over. We'll go take a look at the lake too. Gonna do a little uphill training here with the pack on. You got to get out and actually do this stuff, right? Yes, I'm packing a GP100. It's a very heavy revolver. Very likely heavier than a 357 because 22 is very small. So there's more metal in a 22 long rifle, ironically, than anything else. So I'm packing heavy. And I'd have a rifle with me too for this kind of stuff. Part of my religion. I don't believe in being without a firearm anywhere, anytime in the entire world. All right, enough about that. We're supposed to be on a nice, relaxing hike, right? Hope you like the scenery. That's a beautiful lake that formed way back in the early 90s. Mother Earth took this land back as a lake. Pretty cool deal. This area right here is other property. I'm not going to go into any details there. I don't need any trouble. Shouldn't be. When the lake was reformed, it became the private properties around this particular lake just recently basically got private access to the lake. So they opened it up just to the landowners that live on this lake. So coming up on our location right now, this is a sacred place from where it all began for me. And as kids, we would come out here to what we simply call the willow tree. Some 55, easily 60 years ago for the older ones, you know. Me, I don't go back that far. For sure 50 years ago, I'd have probably first known about this beautiful little place here. We're gonna go check it out. You bet you we will. All right, I'm sure somebody will be upset about the music playing in the background. They don't want to hear that. We just want to hear beautiful Mother Earth and nature. Yeah, so do I. So I'm going to shut the music off right now. We'll just drink in this scenery. You know, be cool to do an overnighter here, right along the willow tree. I think I'm going to get on over that fence and we're going to go visit the willow tree and pick up a little bit of healing energy that I really could use at this moment. You know what I mean? As I briefly discussed my first cataract surgery on the right eye. Right eye picking up the colors, you know, as good as can be expected. You know, like I said, it's just the day after. So, all right, enough about that. It ain't that big a deal. It ain't supposed to be. But yeah, let's go check it out. My, what have we here? Why, you haven't seen me do this on video since last October. My precious milkweed tinder fluff. I can't believe that stayed throughout the fall and the winter and everything. We're going to bring some of that home. Some good old milkweed. I'll just tuck that in my pocket. Hopefully get some more of those seeding out a little bit. Some weeds are actually, if they're not too heavily invasive, milkweed usually isn't. It's actually a good weed. Okay. My good buddy Uncle Jesus can do some videos on this and show you what's really important about this milkweed plant here. All right. You can always find him down in my comments. Just click on over to him, give him a like, a share, a subscribe, all that good stuff. Here at the willow tree. Let me take a little break here and I'll probably try and set the camera up. Look at how we got separate trees sprouting up. I know Uncle Jesus is gonna want me to be looking for mushrooms, you know. We just don't have a lot of that going on here in North Dakota, unfortunately. But I'll keep a lookout for him, you know. All right. It has just always been known simply as the willow tree. There we are. And we definitely have more trees sprouting up right along the lake shore. It's just a beautiful deal going on down here. Very nice. All right. I'm going to take a little break right there. All right. Should be safe. Checking for widowmakers, you know. All right, we'll check out the bushcraft camera stand that I set up here. As soon as I take a little break here, and we'll wrap this video up. Like I said, I'm going to relax a bit. Yeah, you know I had to. The B7, my Recon Scout. That actually come in. All right, let's go take a closer look. We'll bring you into camp finally. How about it? Yeah, I got the light up. Everything is really soaking wet. I did like a digging stick and made just a real shallow fire pit there. This I'm guessing this is dead willow tree branch. It's definitely taken off. I've got some Mountain House freeze dry with me. I got some water with me. I could actually cook on that fire if I really wanted to. I don't know if I should do that. But okay, I'll pause out and show you how it turned out here. And that's my favorite fire lay that I've learned from my bushcrafter guys that I watch on YouTube. Gray Bearded Green Beret, Corporal Kelly, of course David Canterbury, all them guys. Ferrule rod, fat wood, cotton tree fluff with the light up out of my bug out bag there, okay? And we definitely got a real live sustained fire. And yes, absolutely, for the anti-batoning guys out there that are saying you guys are really being ridiculous and making this way too complicated, I've proven them correct. No batoning today. No batoning. No, if I had a tent stove, yeah, I'd definitely be sawing some of that up for the night. Maybe splitting some of it with a blade. Yeah, maybe even batoning just a little bit, only what's necessary. All right. Enough said about that. I'm just enjoying the fire. I did just a regular pieces of bark that were dry on top, wet underneath to make a platform on top of this wet fire pit. Okay. And like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna do any more than this. I could cook on that fire, as you can see. I just don't think we should do that here. Maybe tomorrow's Freedom Fire I'll do that. So there we go, real life sustainable fire. And I do have the canteen kit and the water. Have a nice drink of water. I do got the stove and everything in there. Some Mountain House. All right, it could be done. No question about it. All right, I'm Dead Wolf. I'm probably going to wrap this up. 15 minutes is a very long video for me. So I'll see you soon on the next one. Until then, take care, everyone. Thank you so much for being there. You know I had to. A little bit of music. All right, down at the river bottom, so to speak. I'm Dead Wolf. I'm out. Till the next one, take care, everyone. We'll have fun on the next one. You know it.